Every financial guru on the internet is telling you to invest in the stock market. But here's the real talk. If you can't cover a $500 emergency without panicking, the market isn't your problem. Your emergency fund is. You've been given the wrong step one. Let's fix that. What's up, M-Cubed fam? You're watching Money Mindset Makeover, the only channel where we talk about money like real adults who've actually been broke, not like some Wall Street robot in a blazer. This isn't just a channel. It's a mindset revolution. Subscribe to elevate your money mindset. Elevate your life. Today, we're cracking the blueprint to building your very first $1,000 emergency fund, even if you're starting from absolute zero. This video is for anyone who's tired of being one unexpected expense away from a panic attack. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll have a clear, no-fluff action plan you can start today. Let's be real for a second. According to a 2023 Bankrate survey, nearly 57% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency expense from their savings. Over half. More than half the country is one blown tire away from financial disaster. And for millennials and Gen Z, it's even more brutal. Student loan debt is sitting at $177 trillion in the U.S. Rent has jumped 30% in major cities since 2020. Real wages, meaning what your paycheck actually buys, have barely moved. The system wasn't built for you. Let's just say that part out loud. And here's the brutal cycle most people are stuck in. Emergency happens. Car breaks, medical bill drops, phone dies. No savings? You swipe the credit card. Now you've got a balance with a 24% interest rate. You pay minimums and it barely moves. Another emergency hits, rinse and repeat. That's not a money problem. That's a no-cushion problem. And the fix is simpler, but harder than you think. Have you or someone you know ever had to put an emergency on a credit card or borrow money from family because you had nothing saved? Drop your story in the comments. Your experience might help someone else break the cycle. Okay, here's where we get tactical. The goal is $1,000, not $10,000, not a 6-month emergency fund. Just $1,000. Why? Because that single buffer eliminates most of life's financial gut punches. Research from the Urban Institute shows that families with even $250 to $749 in savings are less likely to experience hardship after a job loss or income disruption than those with zero. $1,000 changes your nervous system. It changes your decision-making and it breaks the cycle. Here's your 4-step fast track. Step 1. Cut fast. Find immediate cash. This isn't about living like a monk forever. This is a sprint. We're in emergency fund mode for 30-60 days. That means we're auditing every single subscription and recurring charge like a financial detective. Streaming services you forgot you have? Gone for now. That gym membership you use twice a month? Pause it. Subscription boxes, app upgrades, premium tiers you barely use, cut them. Pull up your bank statement right now, yes, right now, and highlight every charge that isn't rent, utilities, food, or transportation. The average American spends $209 per month on subscriptions, according to a C+R research study. That's almost $2,600 a year. You could build 2 emergency funds on that alone. But here's the real twist. Cutting alone won't get you there fast enough. Which brings us to the real play. Step 2, sell something. Quick win, big impact. You're sitting on cash and you don't even know it. That old iPhone in your drawer? Worth $150-400 on Facebook Marketplace or Swappa. Those sneakers you wore twice? People are paying big money on GOAT and StockX. That gaming console collecting dust? That pile of clothes you haven't touched since 2021? One good weekend sell-off could put $200, $500 directly toward your fund. It's not shameful, it's strategic. You're converting idle assets into active savings. Think of it like this. Your closet is a mini ATM that you've never withdrawn from. Today, we're making a withdrawal. Step 3. Increase income. Short-term cash injections. Now hold on, because this part matters. Cutting and selling get you partway there. But if you want to build $1,000 fast, you need your income to grow, even temporarily. Some real options. Pick up overtime at your current job. One extra shift a week for a month could mean $200, $400 extra after taxes. Offer a service in your neighborhood. Lawn care, dog walking, grocery delivery, cleaning. Apps like TaskRabbit or Nextdoor make this fast to start. Freelance what you already know. Writing, graphic design, social media, data entry. Fiverr and Upwork have entry-level gigs you can land within a week. Deliver food or drive. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, not glamorous, but a flexible $100, $300 week on top of your current income is exactly what this sprint needs. This isn't hustle culture. This is a 30-day mission with a finish line. There's a difference. Step 4, lock it away. Make it hard to touch. This step is the one most people skip, and it's why they fail. As soon as you start saving, you need to move that money somewhere separate. Not in your everyday checking account. Not somewhere you can tap it with one click at 2 a.m. when you see a sale. Open a free high-yield savings account, HYSA. Apps like Marcus by Goldman Sachs, Ally, or SoFi offer 4 to 5% APY right now, which means your money is literally growing while it sits there. Set up an automatic transfer the day you get paid. Even $25, $50 if you can, and then automate it. Make saving the default, not an afterthought. Label the account Don't Touch. No, seriously, name it that. Some people name it Future Me or Emergency Only. Whatever makes you emotionally committed to not raiding it for concert tickets. I also keep cash in my safe. My young children do have bank accounts and still give me cash to put in our safe, and it has really added up for them. My youngest is on his way to 1,000 this way. Here's where most people get it wrong. They think saving 1,000 is about discipline, about willpower, about being good with money. It's not. It's about systems. It's about removing the decision entirely. Because willpower is a finite resource, science confirms this. Decision fatigue is real. The more choices you have to make, the worse your decisions get. That's why you make terrible financial choices at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday after a brutal workday. This is where broke ends and ownership begins. When your savings is automated, you stop needing to be motivated. The system works whether you feel like it or not. Your future self is depending on the system you build today. Think about it like this. You wouldn't opt out of your paycheck depositing automatically. So why would you opt out of your savings working automatically? Your emergency fund should be treated like a bill, non-negotiable, automatic every cycle. That's the real mindset shift. Moving from I'll save whatever's left over to I pay myself first and spend what's left. You'll hear me say this often because this isn't just another tip. It's a foundational principle, a flagship idea here on Money Mindset Makeover. Why? Because almost every financial breakthrough starts right here. Income matters, budgets matter, investing matters. But none of it works until you decide you come first financially. This principle changes behavior, and behavior changes wealth. That one flip, that one mental move, is what separates the financially free from the financially stressed. If you're feeling this right now, stop scrolling. Unsubscribe from broke and become the CEO of your life, starting today. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, because your bank account will thank you later. Let's bring it home, my M-cubed mission crew. You came in here feeling like 1,000 might as well be $10,000, but now you know the blueprint. Cut fast. Cancel the subscriptions bleeding your account dry. Sell something. Convert your clutter into cash. Increase income. Sprint hard for 30 days. 1 month, you can do 1 month. Lock it away. Automate it. Name it. Protect it. Your first $1,000 changes everything. Not just your bank account, your brain. Then your stress levels, and then your choices. When you have a cushion, you stop making fear-based financial decisions. You stop saying yes to the wrong jobs, the wrong credit cards, the wrong situations just because you feel trapped. $1,000 buys you options. And in this economy, options are everything. The 4 pillars we live by here at M3, save, invest, earn, budget. They all start with this. You can't invest if you're always draining savings for emergencies. You can't budget around an income that gets eaten by crisis costs. Today you planted the seed. Now let's watch it grow. Next up, I'm showing you the weekly money routine that changes everything. I put a ton of research into this one. I know you'll love it. See you there, M-Cubed family.